Welcome back, everybody. It is January 22nd, run streak day 111. And yeah, another cold morning here in Des Moines. It's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And look at that. I'm not actually the only one out here running. There's other people running too. So that makes me not as crazy, right? Anyway, yeah, I don't really have a route planned. I'm just trying to squeeze in 5 miles before I start my work day today. So I think I'm gonna go up to Union Park just because I haven't been over there in like a week or so. I think I see the eagle perched in the tree over here. I'm gonna go check that out, see if I can get some video of him. Yeah, we ended up getting more snow last night. So all the sidewalks that were like nice and clear over the last couple days are now covered again, which means that the ice spots are covered and not easily visible. So I'm having to watch out for those. But it's pretty dry snow, at least at this point. It's giving me some pretty good traction with my clamp-ons, so I haven't really slipped around or anything yet. That's the good news. A couple of eagles just landed right there on the river. They're just hanging out together on the frozen part of the water. Oh, they're fighting. I mean, I don't know if you guys can actually see that. It's pretty far out there, but one of them was not happy with the other. He tried to get him with his claw. Maybe they were just playing, who knows? Pull over here, got a flat. My clamp on broke, as you can see there. This should be connected right here. So good thing I have a spare pair at home. And yeah, this one's now just coming off, unfortunately. Let's see if I can keep it on for the rest of the run. I still have 2.5 miles to go. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. The problem is when it kind of hangs off like that, as you're running, it flips snow up into the back of my shoes here. So now the inside of my shoes is wet from just that, unfortunately. All right, let's hope this stays on. Let's go finish the run. Had to stop again because the yak track was coming off again. I don't know if it's actually gonna make it home. I might end up just popping it off and throwing it in a garbage can on the way home because I don't think it's gonna stay on. And I don't think I can really repair it if I get it home. I'm not sure. I mean, I can duct tape it, I guess. I don't know how much good that's going to do. Let's go down by the water, check it out on the dock here. Not bad down here. The river's actually flowing right here. I was thinking it was gonna be frozen over because usually back this far, back on this side of the dam, it freezes up a lot easier. And about 2 weeks ago, this was solid on top anyway. It was flowing underneath the ice. Right across the river over there, there's a tree. 4 bald eagles just sitting there in the tree. Probably can't see them with the GoPro. They probably just look like little spots, but they are there. I mean, they basically stay all up and down this river, and they also travel between the lakes that are near town. They go to Easter Lake and also Gray's Lake, which are just within, a few miles of the river here downtown. There's also another dock over there, and I think it belongs to, there's like a restaurant slash bar thing called Captain Rogers or something like that. I forget what it's called, but they have their own little dock down there, and I think you can actually publicly access that whether or not you're eating there or not. I think it's just in the back of their restaurant and you can go down there. I'll have to check that out one of these days, maybe next time we're up here. All right, let's get back to running. All right, at this point this thing's just massively slowing me down. I mean, it's just slipping up on the shoe and it's gonna end up tearing the top of my shoe, which I don't want. So you lasted a little while, yak track. You lasted at least a couple months. We bid you farewell. Into the garbage you go, sir. And I guess we'll run home with a single yak track on my shoes here. That's okay though. It gives me a chance to try out the other ones tomorrow, I guess. I haven't actually used them yet. All right, let's do this again for like a 4th time. We're gonna get running again. Every time I say that. I guess right now is as good a time as any to get started with last night's Bruce Willis movie. So, yeah, I need to work on that intro, by the way. I'm gonna come up with something. Some music or something. Anyway, last night's Bruce Willis movie was a questionable one. It was called Wrong Place, and we watched it via Hulu, I believe. So if you are interested in checking out this movie, you can look it on there for free, or watch it on there, I mean. And yeah, it starred Bruce Willis, of course, and I cannot remember the young lady's name that played his daughter in the movie, but I'll put it on the screen here. Now, the plot is basically that yeah, they're up in like Georgia, I believe, up in the mountains, and Bruce Willis is like a security guard or something like that. Used to be a cop, now a security guard, and they run into some bad guys, and the bad guys end up kidnapping his daughter, or at least one of the bad guys does. And yeah, I don't really want to go into it too deep because, well, it wasn't that good of a movie, I have to be honest. Yeah, I would have to say like 2.5 out of 5 stars. Pretty low rated movie. The plot wasn't very good, the acting wasn't very good. Would I recommend this movie? Probably not. But again, if you're doing a Bruce Willis movie streak and you're running out of movies to watch, there you go, you got one. But other than that, I would say skip it and watch one of the better ones. Now, Inga might tell you a different story about the movie. She enjoyed it. She said it was pretty good. Now, with that though, she bases the quality of a movie on whether or not she's still awake at the end of the movie. And last night she happened to be. But it was a short movie, an hour and 30 minutes. So easier to stay awake. And we also ate late last night, so I'm attributing her ability to stay awake through that movie to that, not that the movie was good. So we just passed 4 miles. So let's think about this here. We're on run streak day 111, which means as far as running a 5K or longer goes, that would be day 108. Also, because we're gonna do 5 miles today, I believe, I'll have to double check this, but I believe that makes either 15 or 16 days in a row of 5 miles or longer. So I got like all kinds of streaks going here. Made it back to the Robert D. Ray Asian Garden. Usually I run through down here, but I can't even see the trail. And the snow looks pretty deep down there, so I think I'll avoid it for today. But anyway, weekly mileage. So today's the last day of the week. When we started the day today, I believe we were at 32.7 miles, and we're gonna end up doing like a little over 5. Hard to say exactly, like 5.25, 5.3 maybe by the time I get home. So that'll put us at about somewhere between 37 and 38 miles, probably closer to 38 for the week, which is pretty good, right around where I want to be at. Whew, it's an ice spot there. Yeah, we'll be pretty much right at goal. All right, just made it back to the apartment. Run ended up being a little over 5.5 miles, so that'll actually put us over 38 miles for the week. Let's see what the pace was. 9:43, although unfortunately when I stopped at the dock for 3 minutes or so. I forgot to pause the watch, so I lost a little bit of time there. Doesn't matter, it would have been a slower run anyway, obviously with the weather and with the problems with the yak tracks. I had to slow down even more being on just one yak track because I started slipping around a little bit. But yeah, this is still a fun run, great run. Always enjoy going up to Union Park and around that neighborhood up there. And with the fresh snow from last night, made it even better. So I'm gonna go upstairs, get started with my day, drink some tea, eat some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out.